windows are trimmed in finely carved stone? Or is it going to be a rustic kind of country villa with exposed wood beams and no trim around the windows? See, we want to move to that next category because that sets a limit of constraints on us. So, Mediterranean, Spanish Mediterranean, rustic country Spanish Mediterranean. All right, now we know what building to up. And when we do that, now we're going to start looking at within that little family. And it is a smaller family. What style features do you like the best? Do you like those arched windows? Do you like the square windows? Do you like the exposed wood headers outside or the lintels outside the windows? Do you like a little bit of trim on the outside, or do you like it when it's just deep recessed windows that have stucco right to them and very, very plain but very elegant in that sense? Okay. Do we want the stucco smooth, or do we want it to have a rough kind of Santa Barbara wavy finish to it? Aha! And every decision goes into the Bible. We carve it into stone on the stone tablets, and we hold on to it, because as we make other decisions, we refer back and say, nope, let's not even waste time with that. You see, this is a process that refines your design vision. All right, I hope that helps you at least get that in your brain so that you know constraints, they are not the enemy of creativity. They actually catalyze creativity, and they make the most out of every thought and every decision, and they make your decisions easier. Bottom line. All right, y'all. That's it for us today. Tomorrow we're back, and we're going to talk about something related but not the same, and that is finding your unique style. Oh, my gosh. If you thought today was a struggle, tomorrow we take on the big thing of taking you. I know what you're saying. I don't have a style. Yeah. That's what we're going to deal with tomorrow. Don't miss it. At 9 o'clock, we'll be back. Until then, get out there, be intentional, be kind, and get busy building yourself a beautiful life. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Whether you love us, hate us, or haven't made up your mind, we're glad you're here.
KFI.
KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Feeling the burn. I'm Brian Berman, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. A special flight for burners has been scheduled between Ontario and Reno.
A burner is someone who attends Burning Man.
We normally run 3 days a week from Ontario to Reno. So we saw those flights were filling up pretty quickly and kind of figured out it was burners. So we're looking for a way to get to Reno to get out to the desert.
Tim Siebers with AHA Airlines and says they noticed the average age of those booking flights was much younger than usual.
Typically, our average age is about 55. Coming up here to Reno, for a long weekend as part of the casinos and the lake. But we were down in the low 30s heading into that week.
Siebers says they also noticed an age trend around the time of Coachella. He says the special burner flight is scheduled for Saturday, August 27th with a return on Tuesday, September 6th. Steve Gregory, KFI News.
At least 5 people have died in a 20-car crash on an interstate in Montana. Officials are calling it a mass casualty incident. They say heavy winds caused a dust storm with zero visibility on the road. The Montana Highway Patrol says first responders were still arriving to the scene 90 minutes after the first crash. The governor says he is deeply saddened by the news. Researchers say people who have periods notice changes in their cycle following COVID-19 vaccines. A report published yesterday in the journal Science Advances says 42% of people with regular menstrual cycles said they bled more heavily than usual after they got vaccinated, while 44% noticed no changes. Those who are postmenopausal or use certain contraceptives had unexpected bleeding after their COVID shots. The survey included more than 39,000 people 18 to 80 years old who were fully vaccinated and had not contracted COVID. Doctors say people who had COVID earlier this year may still be at high risk of getting the Omicron BA.5 variant now.
BA.5 is the most contagious, certainly the most immune-evasive variant we've seen.
White House COVID-19 response coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha said those who haven't had a shot yet this year could likely have a breakthrough infection. And a 19-year-old faces 3 murder counts for a solo car crash in Orange that ejected 7 people from a Nissan Altima.
Prosecutors say Azari Fuller may have been taunting police before speeding past 100 miles per hour and slamming into a pole. Orange County DA Todd Spitzer says it's tragic for everyone involved.
You have a driver who's only 19 years old, looking forward to the rest of his life like the occupants of the vehicle, and now he's looking at potentially spending the rest of his life in prison and not even being eligible for parole until he's in his 70s.
He says nitrous oxide and balloons were found in the car Saturday. The substance can be used as a street drug, but it's unclear if the driver was intoxicated. In Orange County, Corbin Carson, KFI News.
The LAPD says a 76-year-old man has been arrested for the rape and murder of 2 young women and a teenage girl back in 1980. Investigators say DNA helped them find Billy Ray Richardson in Fort Worth, Texas. Inglewood police say the same DNA also connected Richardson with the death of a young woman in 1995. The LA County DA has filed 4 counts of first-degree murder and 4 counts of rape. Richardson is in custody in Texas, awaiting extradition to LA. Beastie Boys are being honored by their hometown, New York City, of course. The corner in Manhattan, featured on the cover of the group's 1989 album Paul's Boutique, is being renamed Beastie Boys Square. Fans have been lobbying for that since 2014, but a few of those responsible for making that happen felt that the Rock and Roll Hall of Famers failed to meet some of the guidelines required for street naming honorees, and it clearly changed their mind. Now, taking a look at KFI traffic, a crash has been cleared on the 5 in Commerce.
That's northbound just before Atlantic Boulevard. It's been moved off the freeway now. Your drive is recovering from Washington Boulevard. Boyle Heights, if you're on the 10 heading westbound as you approach the 60, you'll start seeing brake lights there. It's a slow crawl into downtown LA, easing up for you once you get to about Central. And in Glen Helen, on the 15 northbound just before Glen Helen Parkway, Jackknife's trailer there has the left lane blocked, so you're going to see a pretty jammed up drive from Sierra Avenue. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster on Pedro Moreno.
The current uncertainty throughout the world is leading to big losses in the financial markets. Gold and precious metals maintain their value over the long haul, providing you with stability and a hedge against inflation and stock market risk. The market correction will continue and could collapse. That's why your friends at Legacy Precious Metals are here to walk you through how gold can protect your wealth and secure your family's future during these unsteady times. The experts at Legacy Precious Metals can advise you on how to roll your existing retirement account into a gold IRA. They'll be able to explain why gold appreciates in value as the dollar depreciates and provide steps should you want to hold metals in your home. Give Legacy Precious Metals a call today, 866-806-3646. That's 866-806-3646, or download your free investor's guide at legacypminvestments.com. Don't leave your retirement to chance. Invest in gold with Legacy Precious Metals today. Call 866-806-3646 or visit legacypminvestments.com.
SoCal weather from KFI, low clouds and fog, then sunny, upper 60s to mid-70s at the beaches, low 80s to low 90s in Metro LA and OC, low 90s to low 100s in the Inland Valley, upper 90s to low 100s in the IE. There is a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon in the Inland Empire. Temperatures are going to cool down throughout the coming week, about 10 degrees, still leaving us in the 90s. Right now it's 68 degrees in Orange, 68 in Anaheim, 71 in Sherman Oaks, and 70 in Pasadena. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Brian Berman.
Begin our show 3 hours here until 11 when Leo Laporte comes aboard. And here is the phone number to call, 800-520-1534, 800-520-1534. And I come into the studio and they go, okay, got calls waiting for me. This morning I had one about a garage door floor or a garage floor. What do I do to fix it? And also had one about a plumbing problem. No problem doing those, but maybe you have a legal question. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a DIY show for the next 3 hours. What difference does it make? I make up the law. I might as well make that up, too. 800-520-1534, 800-520-1534. And who's ever on the phone, Misty, on that refrigerator repair, keep them waiting for a minute, and I'll be more than happy to get to it in just a little while. 800-520-1534 for marginal legal advice, where, well, you know how it goes. 800-520-1534. And I don't know if today is going to be jammed full of phone calls. See, that's the problem that happens when you have a caller-driven show. During the week, Monday through Friday, I took phone calls on Friday or yesterday, I believe, once. I haven't done it in maybe 15 years. I used to, in the old school talk radio, you get on the air and you get, let's talk about abortion, good or bad, gun control, good or bad, the same crap that, talked about for decades. And then I give a monologue and then back and forth. All right, Joe, what do you think? It's horrible, it's horrible. All right, Fred, what do you think? It's great, it's great. Mary, what